Hi everyone, it's Kristine Hartman with At Properties Christie's International Real Estate, and I'm your Fox Valley real estate expert. Welcome to a live episode of Know Your Neighbors. I am so excited to have Katie Rose here with us today. She is a local singer-songwriter, and she has joined us to talk about all things music, her journey, and how she fits into our community. So welcome, Katie.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to you. So I actually met Katie, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks ago.
So it was the day after or the day of Taylor Swift's album release?
Yes, it was the day of, and in Batavia, which is like a city over from here, they were having a lantern walk, and it was showgirl themed.
Yes.
And so I was playing at one of the venues at Batavia Popcorn Depot.
Which we love.
And yeah, I was there, and then you came, you were there with your girls.
Yes.
It was a super fun night.
It was amazing. I was coming in with no expectation as to what to anticipate. We tried to make more stops along the lantern walk, but honestly, we just kind of sat and stared at you for a really long time while you played your music, and it was beautiful.
Thank you.
My girls are big Taylor Swift fans, and so they were awestruck by you. And so was I. I mean, the way that you hold yourself with confidence and how brave you are to just get up there and show the world exactly who you are is really something to see.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So you're from here.
I'm from Geneva, yeah.
Geneva, okay.
Geneva.
We're broadcasting, by the way, live from the At Properties real estate office in St. Charles. It is Autumn Fest. Scarecrow Walk is happening right now.
It's happening, yeah.
Yes, there's about 1 million people.
So many people outside, yeah.
Yes, but you're from Geneva.
From Geneva, yeah.
Okay. How did you get into music? What was the thing that pushed you in?
Okay, so I've always loved to sing and watching. I grew up watching Disney movies, and I would pretend to be every single Disney princess. I'd be a different one for Halloween, and I would sing my heart out.
Aww.
I've always loved to sing. Music was always just something that I was kind of attached to for some reason.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know why. And then I started writing songs in middle school, and they were the cringy, they're very cringy, but you got to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
And I went to summer 2023, I went to Interlochen Arts Camp.
Okay.
And so I went there for songwriting, and my music was still a little cringy. I think I was in 8th grade.
Okay.
And so I went there, and I just meeting other people that have the same talent that I do is so inspiring.
Yes.
And so I didn't know how to play the guitar yet at that time. And I remember one of my best friends, I met her there, her name's Ariana, and she played the piano, guitar, everything.
Oh, wow.
And I was I want to do that too.
Yes.
So I came home from that camp, and then I just taught myself how to play the guitar.
You taught yourself?
And yeah, I taught myself.
That's super impressive.
Yeah, I had one, my grandparents bought me a guitar when I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
And it's blue, it's really pretty. I love it. It's so fun. I don't play it as much, but I remember I got it. I taught myself one chord, and it sat in the closet for 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
And I never touched it. And then I came back from this camp, and I was I'm gonna learn how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And so I picked it up, and I just started teaching myself. And then I just loved it so much. But I think what really sparked music for me was my first trip to Nashville.
Okay.
Because after that trip, I just love Nashville so much.
Yes.
And it was so fun. I went to Country Music Hall of Fame singer-songwriter camp.
Wow.
And so it was so incredible, and I got to meet people that are really in the industry, the leaders of the camp, the counselors.
Yeah.
One of them, he went on tour with Casey Musgraves.
Oh, wow.
And it's just, it was an insane experience. And then just being in this city, I did open mics, and I got the exposure, and I got networking. I've met people that have sent their songs to Michael Bublé and Miranda Lambert. It was insane. And I was I really, really want to do music for the rest of my life. It would be so fun. So then after that trip, I started getting gigs at Popcorn Depot and other places around the Tri-City area, and then I really started to grow as an artist and kind of find my brand and find my genre and all of that.
Yes.
So,
and you're how old right now?
I'm 16.
You guys. She's 16 years old. It is absolutely, I am in awe of you. I'm actually reading a book called Mastery, and it talks about how there are certain God-given talents that we have, and it kind of teaches you how to find them and how to master them, which is, I'm not all the way through the book, but in the beginning it talks about finding an apprenticeship or someone to mentor you, and I can imagine being here and knowing or having that fire inside of you, knowing that this is what you're supposed to do, but then actually getting to Nashville and going to these camps must have just blown your mind.
Yeah.
Because you're oh my gosh, here are my people.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be live for a while, but I bet everybody wants to hear a song.
Yes.
You have a few prepared?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so down. Okay.
Which one do you want to start with?
I'm going to start with the song I wrote in Nashville at Songwriter Camp.
Okay.
I wrote it this past summer.
Okay.
So at camp, you get a mentor, and you're kind of put into mentor groups. And my mentor was Paulina Jane, and she's opened up for Rascal Flatts, Old Dominion, so some big names. She lives in Nashville. She plays in Nashville. She just played at the Listening Room Cafe.
Okay.
So that's like a huge deal. And so I wrote this song with her. She helped me write it and polish it up and finish it. And this song is called So Typical. And I wrote it about a boy that broke up with me over the phone.
How dare he?
I know, right?
Men, boys, women, ladies, don't do this.
Yeah.
We do this face to face.
So yeah, he broke up with me over the phone, and I was just like, that is the most typical way to break up with someone.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I wrote this song.
Okay, so I can't wait. Here we go.
Stayed up all of last night, 'cause you crept into my mind, and I couldn't think another thought. Took out my phone and pulled up photos of us looking so in love, and now I'm so lost, and I'm playing pretend like there's nothing left to mend, but we're far from okay. Oh, it's so typical of you to love and leave with the excuse it's not you, it's me. And the boy I thought I knew wouldn't go and bend the truth, acting like the mess is all clean. 'Cause my tears have been dried from the night you said goodbye. 'Cause love's too difficult, you're so typical. And this isn't the first time someone's walked out of my life with promises they couldn't keep. You said you'd be different from the rest, but you're just like the rest of them. Why does this always happen to me? 'Cause I'm playing pretend like there's nothing left to mend, but we're far from okay. Oh, it's so typical of you to love and leave with the excuse it's not you, it's me. And the boy I thought I knew wouldn't go and bend the truth, acting like the mess is all clean. 'Cause my tears have been dried from the night you said goodbye. 'Cause love's too difficult, you're so typical. Oh. And I should have seen it coming, I should have known you'd leave. 'Cause that's just who you are, you're so typical. And I should have seen it coming, I should have known you'd leave. 'Cause that's just who you are, you're so typical, baby.
Oh my goodness, so good. I
Thank
think
you so
people
much.
clapping from their couches right now. Amazing, right? I mean, absolutely blown away. And yeah, we don't need typical.
Yeah, we don't need that. If you would rather have the song than the relationship, then it wasn't worth it. Like, this is my favorite song I've ever written.
Well,
And I'm so grateful that, like, I have, like, songwriting for me is, like, therapy. And so anytime, like, I've written, like, so many songs, like, thousands of songs. And it's always where I am, like, in my life in the moment. So, like, I've written one about, like, my first time in New York City and, like, traveling to New York. I've written one about, like, how much I love my best friend. I've written one about my first breakup, my first time being in a relationship, like, all that kind of stuff. Dealing with like insecurities and things like that. Like I've written about all those things, and it's just whatever I'm feeling in the moment. So like in the moment, like I'm able to get my feelings out. So in this moment, I was like feeling sassy and feeling like, I don't need you.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what came out. That's how I was feeling.
That's beautiful. And what a great way to also look back on your life, because you can go back through all these stages.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I remember when.
Yeah.
Even the cringy stuff. Listen, girl, maybe you'll be able to transform that into like a #1 hit song, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you can find Katie on Spotify. I found her. You can go to her Instagram page. Obviously, those of you who are on Instagram, click on her Instagram profile. And then there is a link to her website where you can buy merchandise. You can book her for an event.
For events.
Yes, absolutely.
Super fun to see all my upcoming shows.
Yeah,
I have a couple coming up.
Like 4 coming up.
Yeah, I have like 4 coming up. Yeah, I have 4 coming up.
Yeah. I'm excited for everyone. When is it's October 18th, and you're going to be in Batavia.
October 18th, I'm going to be in Batavia. So actually, the lady, I played at Batavia Popcorn Depot. That's where we met. And the lady that owns the Popcorn Depot, she is friends with somebody that's running the event I'm going to be playing at October 18th.
Okay.
And it's a fundraiser for Valley Shelter Workshop. So it's to help with adults with special needs. And so all the ticket proceeds go to that organization to help them out. And yeah, there's going to be food. I'll be playing live music for most of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very excited to be a part of that.
I'm going to try to make it. So October 18th, you can buy tickets on her website.
Yes, they're the link is in my bio too on Instagram. So they're on both.
Yep.
Yeah, they're $10 a person. So yeah, I'm really excited to play that. It'll be fun.
Yeah, and you've got so many great things coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to backpedal a little bit and talk about, because I have 3 daughters.
This down?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, please. I have 3 daughters. They're 10, 9, and 4, and just like they're young, but I, as a woman, am like, I always say I'm not raising kids, I'm raising young women that are going to be members of our society, and they need to be able to function within it. And I watch someone like you who are so immersed in America's culture. I mean, you see it in school, you see it while you're playing. How do you deal with the pressures of today's culture and what it talks to women about and our worth and what we should look like? Because you're on a stage and people do, like my girls were like, oh my gosh, Mom, she's amazing. And I get goosebumps even thinking about it because you have an impact on those around you.
Thank you. Yeah, well, first starting out, before I even posted on like YouTube or Instagram or anything, I was really scared too, because I know that there's so much backlash that comes with that. And I was scared people were gonna be like, oh, your voice is terrible, oh, your song is so bad, like stuff like that. And there are times like I'll get a comment or two that's like, oh, like, have you heard of singing on key, or like stuff like that. And it was more when I was younger, and like, I mean, I wasn't the greatest, but you know, you just, for me, it's kind of like I've experienced so much in Nashville and at camps and around the area that like I know that I have a talent. So I don't, like, if somebody says something to me or gives me any backlash, then I can't let it get to me. You know? And I've also seen things like Taylor Swift, for example. She'll write songs about like her song Me. For example, she's like, well, I'm me, like, I don't care what you say, like, I'm the best version of myself, like, stuff like that. So I think it definitely helps to have people to look up to that have already gone through, like, all of that and getting the backlash and everything. And yeah, it can be hard sometimes because, you know, there's a certain way that people think women should look and people think women should be, and it can be hard to deal with comparison. I struggle with that a lot, and I think everybody does. But the point is, like, you are yourself, and you know, only you can make yourself better, and you can decide how you want to portray yourself and how you want your life to be. So if people are trying to tell you who to be, like, you just can't let it get to you.
It's amazing, and that's really good advice. And I think also it's in building a support system around yourself. People who can remind you of your worth.
My mom does that a lot for me.
Mom is sitting on the other side of this hallway. You can't see her, but she was at the show. She's here now. She's on Instagram checking to see if anyone has questions or comments. So if you do, drop them in there, and Mom's going to tell us what they are. But to have people hold you up and remind you of all the things, because it is easy to have people who are just in the peanut gallery saying, I don't really like what she's wearing today. Like, maybe you don't like my shirt, whatever. You know what I mean? But then you got to just remind yourself. And having a talent like this that is undeniable is also got to be really helpful too. Yeah. How has school been going? How is the community around and friends and people like that?
I love my school. I go to Geneva High School. I'm a junior, and I'm just so grateful. I have such a great group of friends, and they're all so supportive of me, and they're supportive of my career, and like they'll all come over like to one of my shows or something. They'll all grab dinner together and come to my shows and cheer for me, and it's so fun. And yeah, they're really supportive, and school's been going great. It's sometimes hard to balance it all, balance shows and studio time if I go to the studio and things like that, but I'm getting better at it. It was definitely stressful when I first started doing a lot of shows and stuff, because I'd never say no to a gig. Like, I never will. So even if there were like conflicts or like it was going to be stressful because I had a test the next day or like things like that, I would never say no. I would just do a gig. And then I would be up late studying and all that. So definitely the balance can be hard, but I think it's something that I'm getting better at.
That's good. Yeah, I told myself, it was probably about 5 years ago, and I had little kids at the time, and I remember thinking, we are getting invited to so many things. And this is just mom life. And I made a commitment to myself that every reasonable request was going to be responded with yes. So we get one life, and we get to do it one time. And it's beautiful to see you so young doing this too. I mean,
it's really fun.
Do you have any, I'm curious because I've never performed on stage. I can't sing. I mean, I can sing, but you don't want to hear it. My kids hear it. They think I'm pretty cool, but I don't know. What kind of rituals do you do? I mean, whether it be in songwriting or actually right before you're going on stage, talk to me about some of the what's the word? The habits that you have.
Okay. Honestly, it's pretty boring. I don't really do much. Before a show, I will get ready. I will put on my favorite music, usually Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, just upbeat stuff to get in the performing mood. We pack up my car. My mom drives me. I don't really do vocal warm-ups, which is kind of bad. I do some like some lip trills sometimes. Loosen things up, but. Yeah, I don't really do much, but when I set up and when I'm ready to perform, and before I even sing like my first song, there's just like a rush of adrenaline, and I'm just like so happy, and like there's no like place I'd rather be than perform. Like there are times where I've just had like such a hard day at school, and school's just like so draining. Yeah. And I'm even like getting ready. I'm putting my makeup on or doing my hair, and I'm like, I have to perform for 3 hours tonight. I don't think I can do it. And like I don't think I could just be so present and like sound perfect and like do all that when I just want to go to sleep. Yeah. And like from being tired. But then I get up there and like I'm just like, no, I'm great. Like I'm so happy that I'm performing right now. That's the feeling. Yeah.
That's really beautiful. And to be able to do something that you love.
Yeah.
What a gift that is.
That's the best part of it, is I get to, like, it doesn't even feel like, because technically I'm working. Like, it's a job for me, but it doesn't even feel like it.
Lucky you.
Like, yeah. That's amazing. It's so fun.
So if you could go back in time, how old do you think you were when you realized that you had a talent that was unusual? Can you put an age at which you were like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to do this? Or maybe Mom can chime in.
Well, I started writing music in middle school. I'm going to say... I would say maybe like when I was 14.
That was just 2 years ago.
13 or 14.
Okay,
because that's
13.
like... Maybe 13.
Okay.
I feel like that was before I went to Interlochen. When I went to Interlochen, I saw other people that had the same talent as me. And I remember that, like, it was easy. I just got a lot of good feedback from people in the camp. And, like, the mentors and stuff. Like, they were very, very, like, complimentary of my music. And I was like, oh, really? Like, you like it? And, like, I would get good feedback. And my friends at camp were so supportive. It was just such a supportive environment. And I was like, oh, like, maybe I am good at this. Like, I'm going to keep writing music. I feel like that's maybe when I was 13 or 14. Okay. Which I know wasn't that long ago, but it's hard because I'm also a dancer.
Oh, nice.
And so, yeah, I started dancing when I was like 7 or 8.
Okay. And
that was my thing. Like, everybody knew me as a dancer. That's all I did, 24/7, eat, sleep, breathe, dance. And so, like, music was always something that was there, but I never really, like, paid attention to it because I was so busy. Yep. And then I realized I kind of burnt out from dance, and I was like, oh, I don't really love this anymore, and like it wasn't as fun for me. And so I started paying a little more attention to music because I had the time to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized, like, oh, this is my thing. Like, music is my thing. And I still do dance, and I love it, and it's so much fun, but it's more of like my second hobby, my second talent, whereas music is like my life.
Yeah, but you know, you could be like super threatening with singing and
I
dancing
know.
at the same time. Like, that's
The next Tate McRae.
Yeah.
Tate McRae. Yeah.
There you go.
She performs. She's such a great performer. She's like an insane dancer, insane singer.
Watch her.
Yes, you have to. She's so good.
Okay.
I think you would like her music.
I'm sure I would.
I think you would. Yeah.
Okay. So the question then is, if you could go back in time and talk to your 13-year-old self,
Yeah.
what would you tell her?
There's so much to tell her. I would think I would just tell her, like, don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
And even if, like, things get hard or, like, you get tired of it, just, like, keep pushing through. Because I feel like for Dance With Me, I just got so tired of it, and I kind of, like, gave up on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I didn't give up on it, I could have been, like, a really good dancer. Like, I'm still, like, I'm fine. But I could have been, like, really, really, really good. Like, super, like, yeah. I had very good training at the studio I went to, but I left because I kind of gave up on it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I would tell myself, just don't give up. I feel like with music, I never really had that mindset, though, because it's always something, like, it's just music. Like, I love music. It's always something that's been there.
Yes.
I would just tell her, don't give up, and always believe in yourself, because there's definitely been moments in my life where I've really doubted myself, and it's been really hard for me to push through that, especially starting high school. Yeah. That was kind of a hard transition for me, because I didn't really know, like, who I was yet and what my thing was.
There's so many people that, even in adulthood, don't have that answer.
Yeah. Like, I didn't even know what I wanted to do with my life, like, for a future. Like, music wasn't really in the cards for me. I was like, there's no way I can do this for a job or for a living or anything like that. And now I know, like, where I want to go, what I want to study, what I want to do. And so, like, it was hard for me to, like, find myself, but I would just tell myself to never doubt.
That's beautiful, and that's great advice to the young women who are watching this too.
Never doubt yourself. You are perfect the way you are.
Yes, and God made us each unique.
Yes.
And I volunteer at my church all the time, and I'm surrounded by kids who I can see are trying to all be like each other.
Yes.
And I keep trying to tell them, I'm like, God made you unique and beautiful in your own way.
Yeah.
And it's cool and it's great to be different.
Yes.
And it's okay to, like, go with who you feel that you are. Yeah.
And that's really important, because I feel like, especially when I started high school, like, a lot of the girls at my school, like, they kind of all look the same. And, like, everyone's just they all buy the same clothes, and they all wear the same hairstyle, and they all do the same activities, because they all want to be, like, perfect, like, how girls are supposed to be in high school, you know what I mean? And so it's definitely hard to, like, get away from that mindset, but...
Yeah. Well, and I think it's beautiful that God gave you a literal stage to stand on to show young women.
To say that,
to be able to talk. I love that so much. Okay, so you want to sing us another song?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right, tell us about it first.
All right, let me figure out which one I'm going to play.
Okay. By the way, I listened to all her music that's on Spotify as I was sitting here waiting for her to show up. And it's so good. If you haven't, you need to go check it out. I'm going to see what these...
I would love that.
Yeah, you tell them what's going on. I'm just going to check our comments. Okay.
So I'm going to play another song I wrote in Nashville. Those ones tend to be, like, my best storytelling songs, because just being in the city is just so inspirational in itself. So this is a song I wrote called Better Man, and this is my debut single. It's the first song I ever released. And so I wrote this one at singer-songwriter camp as well, but I wrote this one by myself. And I wrote it about, I was watching somebody be in love with somebody else, and they were kind of changing themselves to fit with the other person.
Oh my gosh, that's such a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't working out. And then I watched that same person fall in love with somebody else, a different person. And it was just, the switch up was crazy. Like, he was such a better boyfriend, a better person. Like, it was crazy. So I wrote this song from the perspective of the ex watching him fall in love with this other girl.
Okay.
And seeing that she's not the one for him, and, like, that's okay, because now he's a better person because he found who he's supposed to be with.
Okay, wow.
So that's what I wrote it about.
That's so
very deep. I know.
I love that.
I remember I was writing it at camp, and, like, the counselors would come over and, like, like, oh, like what you working on? Can I hear it? And I played it for one of them, and he looked at me and he was like, that's so deep.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that hurts a lot. And I was like, yeah.
Okay, so get your tissues ready.
Yeah, get your tissues ready. Okay. So yeah, this is Better Man. Silhouettes dancing in a parking lot. All time seems to stop, and just the two of you exist. She'll laugh at a joke you made as you brush the hair out of her face. I didn't know that you could love like this. I swear you never looked at me that way. Maybe it wasn't you, but the girl who you had to change. 'Cause now you can't love right. Don't know why it took all this time for me to understand I couldn't make you a better man. She's always on your mind, and when you look into her eyes, yeah, I understand I couldn't make you a better man, but it looks like she can. Walking downtown and your hands brush face seats up with just one touch, and both of you just shy away. Only been together for a month. Tell your parents she's the one. They probably already forgot my name. I swear you never looked at me that way. Maybe it wasn't you, but the girl who had to change. 'Cause now you can't love right. Don't know why it took all this time for me to understand I couldn't make you a better man. She's always on your mind, and when you look into her eyes, yeah, I understand I couldn't make you a better man, but it looks like she can. Yeah, it looks like she can. 'Cause now you're a better man.
Are you sure you're 16?
Yeah.
Wow.
Positive.
Oh my gosh, those are such. I mean, that story is. I think you can see that in so many people's lives.
Yeah.
And it is heavy and deep, and it hurts, but it's a beautiful song.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you like what you're hearing, let's see. Oh.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Yes. Okay. So Instagram so we're both streaming live. It says you're nearing the limit of recorded music that can be shared in a live video.
Oh, maybe it's because that song's actually out, and so it doesn't want to.
Oh my gosh! It thinks it's recorded, but it's you.
Yeah,
so...
but it's me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
That's crazy.
Okay, that's so funny. All right, let's see. I hope we didn't use
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much.
Okay. I hope we didn't lose you during any of that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Instagram thought that we were playing her music from Spotify and maybe
Because it's an acoustic track, so that would make sense.
That's hilarious.
Funny.
No, we've got the real deal here, Instagram. 6'7", is it? Would that be where you put that? I don't know. I'm not cool enough for that stuff. Okay, so again, I want to go back to you're available to book events.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us where people can, obviously your website.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just recently I made my own website, which was pretty cool.
It is
And
great.
yeah, it was so fun. I love updating it and doing all that. It's so fun. So in my Instagram, in my bio, you can click on my link tree, and my link tree will take you to my official website, my shop, any articles that have been written about me, my music, all my socials. So you can go to my official website, go to contact, and there's a little form you can fill out to book me for any events or any gigs you have. I do private events too, so I've done some birthday parties.
Oh, I would
things
love
like that.
birthday parties.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's really fun. So yeah, I'll do anything, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I will book you for an upcoming birthday party
Perfect.
for my
I would
girls.
love to. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I wouldn't tell them. I would just be like,
Surprise.
there's a concert in the backyard.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah?
I just played for a girl. She saw me perform at Atlas Chicken, and her mom reached out to me and was like, "We're having a Taylor Swift themed birthday party. Like, do you want to come perform?" And I was like, "I would love to."
That's awesome.
And so they had like a pool party, and like there were balloons and like all these decorations, and then I was like just performing, and it was so fun. And then I was getting like song requests, like they asked me to play "Party in the USA," and I was like, "Yeah, let's all sing it. Like, let's go."
Oh my
and it was
gosh,
so fun.
that's so cute.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I was thinking even like Girl Scouts, they work so hard to get all this cookie money.
Oh, I used to be a Girl Scout.
Come on, so was I. Everybody loves Girl Scouts, but that would be like a fun thing. Obviously, I know a lot of small business owners. I think this is like 50 some odd just of the videos that I've done for small business. So if any of you are watching, you know,
I would love to.
Yes, yeah, it's amazing. So, what advice do you have for someone who is watching this, who wants to start getting into music? I mean, you talked about the camps being very pivotal, but how do you even get started?
I would say lessons are a good idea. I did vocal lessons, I did piano lessons, not for too long, but it definitely got me, like, I knew how to sing a song that was perfect for my range and how to use my voice as an instrument. I definitely learned a lot of that, so I'm able to use that now and apply that now when I write my own music so that it's perfect for my voice, you know, and it fits. I would say definitely, like, camps were so pivotal for me, like you said. Like, it really changed. They're just so inspirational. And I would also say, like, I'm in my school's choir, and I would say, like, being in a music, like, group, like a choir or a band or an orchestra is really helpful as well, because it's really nice to be inspired by people around you that are your own age.
Yes.
That really helps me a lot. Like, when I started choir, because I didn't do choir in middle school.
Okay.
I joined in high school, and it really helped me so much with harmonizing and writing my own harmonies and music theory, a little bit of music theory, stuff like that. And just being around people that share the same passion as me, it definitely helps. It definitely helps to, like, to not want to give up.
Yeah.
Because knowing, like, other people share the same passion and interest can be helpful, and just finding, like, the community and all of that's really beautiful. So I would say that. I would say if you want to start singing, join your school's choir. Like, it's so fun. It's so fun. So yeah, that, lessons, any camps, just go for it, honestly.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I always remember telling other kids who were coming up through middle school or high school, hang on. This is hard. Yeah. We're in a smaller, this community is pretty large. The pool, how many students do you have in your class?
Maybe like 400?
Yeah, that's a lot.
400?
I mean, there are people who are watching that are from much smaller communities, but hang on through this, because, like, I always tell people, when you get to college, if you go to college,
oh my God,
all so your excited. People are there, because there's literally thousands of them, and certainly the ones that are like you are gonna find.
You're gonna find lifelong friends. For me, like, the camps that I've been to are like my glimpse of college almost, where, like, I am making lifelong friendships with people that I share the same passion with and share the same interests with. And that's just a bond that's so strong. Like, I have a friend that I met at Interlochen Arts Camp back in 2023, and I have not seen her in person since camp, and we still text. And we still, like, can comment on each other's videos, and we still share each other's content, promote each other's stuff. Like, it's so fun. And so it's just, like, it's just such a special friendship. Like, all my music-centered friendships are so special to me that I think, like, it's so helpful. Like, once you get to college, you just know you're going to find your people. Yeah, and I think it's wild that there's 7 billion people on this planet. I know. And it's like, when I run into someone like you, for example, like, I'm like, wow, okay, God, I see that you've put this person in my life for some reason. And I try to look everything happens for a reason.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's so cool, and you're so young to have the wisdom to know this, but in my journey through life, I've been through hard and difficult things, and I look back at the path that I have walked, and I'm like, oh, I see why that happened. Yeah. You, like, I see why I went to that camp. I see why I met that person. I see watching this relationship where he was a better man for someone else. Like, there's so many lessons in life. To learn. So it's beautiful. Did you want to sing us one more?
I would love to.
All right, Instagram. She's actually here, so.
I'm actually here. I'm going to sing an unreleased, so it shouldn't yell at us.
Okay.
I think I might sing a new one.
Okay.
So I wrote this song like a few weeks ago. It's called I Know Better. And it's about, so I got out of my first relationship at the beginning of this like past summer.
Okay.
And so this song is about kind of falling into the same habit of falling for somebody so fast and really just like only seeing the good in everything.
Yeah.
And it's like I know better than to do that because I'm gonna get hurt again like last time. So it's kind of just about that, but it's about like I'm just falling blind. Like I just can't help myself from doing that. So hopefully I can remember the words. I haven't sang this since my last show. So
we give you all the grace.
Long nights, staying up wondering if I'm fine. But I forget those moments, stuck in a moment with you. Long drives, trying to distract my mind. But I forget those moments, stuck in a moment with you. Am I dreaming a dream of us? There's the meaning behind the music enough for this feeling to be something I can trust. 'Cause you walk through the door at the right time. Now I can't get your name off of my mind. Don't I know better? Don't I know better? But I'm falling deep into your eyes, and my heart skips a beat when I'm by your side. Don't I know better? Don't I know better than a fall blind? Long nights, staying up, piecing the words to write. And I forgot the world existed in that moment with you. One drive, showing me all the places you like. And I forgot the world existed in that moment with you. But love is something so delicate, something I never get right. Oh, love is something so delicate, something I never get right. Oh, I never get it right. But you walk through the door at the right time. Now I can't get your name off of my mind. Don't I know better? Don't I know better? But I'm falling deep into your eyes, and my heart skips a beat when I'm by your side. Don't I know better? Don't I know better than a fall blind? Don't I know better? Don't I know better?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank
Oh my
you.
goodness.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's a new one. So
yeah. I'm 40 years old and I feel like I still fall blind all
Yeah.
the time in things.
Yeah.
So
Things,
you
yeah.
know, remember you're just a girl going through life for the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We've got to give ourselves space for that.
Yeah.
It's so pretty though.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining us or have just recently joined us, I'm going to give Katie the opportunity to take us out of this interview. Tell us what you have going on, where people can find
Yeah.
tickets to your shows, and where to find you on, obviously we know Instagram, but anything
Yeah.
else.
So on my Instagram, if you click on me and you go to my bio, you can go to my link tree, and it has links to all my socials, my TikTok, my Facebook, my YouTube, my Spotify and Apple Music. You can see my website with my upcoming shows. I have 4 upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
I have one next Saturday, October 18th, in Batavia for VSW's Pig Roast. It's a fundraiser for supporting adults with special needs. So all the ticket proceeds go to that organization. So I'm super excited to be headlining for their event. Mm-hmm. November 2nd, I'm playing at Preservation in Geneva. I'll be there from 1 to 4. Playing my original music, some country music. So if that's your vibe, please come out. Hopefully the weather's nice.
I
Praying
hope so.
the weather will be nice.
Yeah.
But they have an all-heated patio, so it's a little chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, come join me there. And then November 7th, I'm playing at Rustic Fox in Carroll Stream, and I'm playing for their Slip and Slide holiday market. So I'll be playing some Christmas music early in the year. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I have some original Christmas songs too that I'm really excited to play.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, I love Christmas too. It's my favorite.
Yes.
And then November 25th, I'm playing at Old Town Pub in St. Charles. So I'll be playing original music, country. So if that's your vibe, I love Old Town. They got good food. So
Nice.
yeah, come on out. So those are my upcoming shows. You can find all my music on streaming platforms. My name's Katie Rose. I have 3 singles out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love it. And also, I found her virtual tip jar. It's on your website.
It's on my
It's
on my link tree.
On the
in
link
my
tree.
Instagram.
So if you want to tip her for all the songs today, go for it.
Thank you.
With your Venmo? Is it through your Venmo?
My mom set that up for me. Yeah, it's through Venmo.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll add a link to it later if you guys want to. This will be posted on my story, so if you are just tuning in and missed the first half, don't fret. The whole thing will be up here soon. Katie, it is truly an honor to know you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Honestly,
this was so fun.
yes, just in awe of you. I can't wait to watch what you do with your life, and I'm a big fan.
Oh.
I'm gonna go buy some merchandise so I can
Yes,
support, so
please.
people can
Oh
talk
my gosh.
about you. Yes.
The sweatshirts are really comfy.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna get.
They are really comfy.
It's sweater season, sweatshirt season,
Yes.
hoodie season. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're beautiful. And
Oh,
thank
thank you.
So much
Oh, thank
for
you so
coming.
much for having me.
Yes, of course. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see
Bye.
you